Hey everybody, my name is Michael, and today we're going to be trying a feature out that I didn't even know was on my phone, but probably should have expected it. Anyways, guys, today is a very important day. Bitcoin is doing pretty well. We're going to be testing out the screen capture feature on my Android. Now, I'm not sure how to record the screen of my phone while also getting my face in there. I know that's available on iPhone, but I'm sure there's got to be a way to do it on Android. I have no idea how. If anybody knows, let me know down in the comment section below. So let's begin. So we're on CoinMarketCap, and Bitcoin currently is down a little bit. We were above 61,000 last night, but this is still good news because we're still above $60,000 a couple days later, and Ethereum is at $3,800. So right now, the market cap for Bitcoin by itself is above $1.1 trillion. That's insane. It is almost as valuable as the most valuable companies in the entire world, and it already beats out hundreds and hundreds of Fortune 500 companies that we know of on a daily basis. We see them everywhere. Bitcoin's much bigger than they are. Now, the actual market cap for all of the cryptocurrencies, almost $2.5 trillion. We were above it. Now we're a little bit below. Bitcoin's dominance 46.5%, and Ethereum at 18.2%. So the first Bitcoin futures ETF in the US is set to begin trading in the week ahead. It's the ProShares Bitcoin Strategy ETF. It'll trade under the ticker BITO. The SEC has not formally approved the creation of Bitcoin futures ETF as of Friday afternoon, and the agency may never make a formal declaration of approval for it. However, the proposed date for the listing is Monday, according to a new filing, and it doesn't necessarily mean that's when it will begin trading. It could come later in the week. Now, why exactly is this bullish news? Because it is a Bitcoin futures ETF. This is better than what we discussed last week, where that one was approved by the SEC, but it wasn't a Bitcoin ETF. It was a Bitcoin-related ETF. It invested into companies that were investing themselves into Bitcoin projects, or they were mining, or they had something in relation to cryptocurrency, but the actual ETF could not invest into Bitcoin or Bitcoin futures by itself. So this Bitcoin futures ETF from ProShares is marking a milestone. This is huge. The SEC has not formally approved it. However, the ProShares announcement indicates that the agency is unlikely to block the listing at this point. The New York Stock Exchange ARCA late Friday afternoon certified its approval for listing, meaning that the exchange will allow investors to trade the funds as allowed under federal law without SEC intervention. Now, it's the last hours of Sunday, and the proposed date is for tomorrow, Monday. But according to the new filing, that doesn't necessarily mean that's when it will begin trading. That could come later in the week. Now, crypto advocates for years have been pushing for this to happen, and this is, again, one step closer. It's not a full win. It's actually a half win. And the reason for that, it's a futures ETF. So it's a partial victory by some in the crypto community, as the outlook for a similar fund that tracks the spot market price of Bitcoin still remains unclear. It's a lot better than a Bitcoin-related ETF, but there's also some other complaints out there. One of them being from certain experts that their clients or they themselves wouldn't be investing into this, because what's the point if they can just go to Coinbase or they themselves can purchase Bitcoin? They're only going to be interested in an ETF that is directly with Bitcoin. Except the argument is there's no option like that at the moment, and there's a possibility of that opening up, but it doesn't seem like it's going to happen this year. We're already a large step closer with that Bitcoin related ETF, and now this Bitcoin futures ETF that technically hasn't been approved, but it's getting listed, I guess. So it's still a good thing, and that's part of the reason for the push, with Bitcoin still being above $61,000 this week. Now, we could have similar launches from Invesco and Valerie. They have applied to launch similar ETFs that could follow ProShares into the market in the next coming weeks. And that's that. So thanks so much for watching. See you guys, as always, tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.